Sanders in the house. Hey, thank you for joining us here with Limitless Hoops. All right. And we're here with our book. All right, our book of stuff to do. All right, if you looked at it today, you would have been doing all these workouts, something like that, reading the motivational stories and all this stuff, the quote of the day out there, and you'll be doing all the work. We're going to be talking about our challenges today. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff. But first, what's up? Tell me if you're here in the comment section by checking in the comment section. I see Kieran and Declan Louth. I also see Michael Medina. Who would that be? Medina. Patrick Medina. What's going on? I have put together everybody's jerseys. I have put together, and I'm also going to bring some tonight. So if you're in the Broomfield area, I will bring your jerseys tonight. All right, so show up for that. What's up? I see Mello. Thank you for checking in, Mello. But yes, and other than that, we have our workouts going on at the campus middle school location in Cherry Creek. Sorry, Cherry Creekers, you guys did not have workouts on Wednesday because of 9/11. But however, Broomfield still went, and a couple of people from that area, from the Centennial area, drove down an hour and 20 minutes for workouts last Wednesday. That is something. That is something else. Great job to those people that came down. It was Keon and it was Carter. Keon and Carter came on down and made the trek and took care of business. So great job to you guys. All right, but we are back up in 2 locations coming up here. We also have games this week and a whole bunch of games. All right, if you want to see the games, you can always go to our website and you want to book the games, because if you don't book the games, we don't know that you're coming. Basically, all right. And if too many people book the game, then all of a sudden we have too many players there. So this lets us keep it in check. All right. Who else is here? We got Jonathan Ashley Wallace. I believe. Oh, that's a first timer. That means that we have Aspen in the house. There you go. Aspen's coming to our first workout tonight. Trying to be a second grader entering our program is going to be a tough deal. But to that, I say this. All right. Adversity is a part of life. By avoiding adversity, one avoids life. All right? So this is what we say to so many people, okay? Listen to these words. All right? You don't have to be able to handle it. You don't. All right? You have to be able to want to be the person to one day be able to handle it. What does that mean? That means that, like, you might fail today. At anything in life. You might fail during the games. You might fail during the workouts. It might be too hard for you right now. If you ever want to be a person that it's not too hard for, that's what you have to go through to become that. All right, so like if you ever want to be a doctor and you're not a doctor on day one, it's too hard. Of course, that just makes so much sense, right? Don't see this as anything different. All right, if it's too hard, that just means that it's too hard for right now. It's just too hard for right now. So don't worry about it. So come ready to go. A lot of people don't survive the first day. So if you survive it, you are golden. All right. Anyways, moving on to some other stuff. We got talked about our games, but let's show you guys the games, just so you guys aren't ditching us. All right. So right here on our main page, we got the member events section. That's the place to click, all right? And then you click on view events. That's how you get there. Now, if you scroll down, you can see it through me. We got our 2 workouts tonight going on in the 2 areas. But on Saturday, we got our high school group, 8th graders through 12th graders playing up. And these first two games are guaranteed. The last game is only if we win. So understand that, you high schoolers. All hands on deck, because we need some other people there. So if you young kids want to play up, sign up. I don't care. All right. As for the rest of the games, we got 3rd through 5th, or if Aspen joins 2nd through 5th. All right. Then we have you guys in the morning, some 6th grade games. 11:30, we got games all freaking day long. All right. This is how it is. All right. This is how it is in AU basketball or youth basketball, since AU doesn't really do it anymore. But you play a lot. I don't think that you should play that much, but be happy that you play a lot. You guys are young, you guys can handle it, but the workouts are where you get better. The games are where you show off. How much showing off do you want to do? All right? You should want to show off. You should want to see where you're at. All right? But don't forget to come to workouts. The workouts are what actually make you better. Basically, the games are tests, and the workouts are daily classes. All right, so how many tests do you want to take per class? If all of high school was just tests, wouldn't that be a little silly? What's up, Roni? I see you in the comment section, baby. All right, let's move on to our next thing. Let's go with our itinerary for the day, because we have a whole bunch of stuff going on. What up, Luke? I see you, Luke Jones. All right, the homework that you guys should be doing for the future, stuff that we are doing next Monday. But this week you should be doing the homework at some point in time. Post 5 minutes of homework, all right, per drill. 5 minutes per drill. Put it online, and so we can know that you're prepared for the actual workout that we'll be having. That would be the half court game. Make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. Ball pickup layups, juke straps, hurdles, and jingle bells. To see these drills, go to our website. Go to the homework section, and you click on. I can show you how to get there actually. And you click on these buttons right here. All right. So you scroll down. You click on homework. This is the homework. We have two different playlists. You can sign up for those playlists right there. But we have the drill demos right here. We're going to be filming more and more drill demos as we go, but we have the main ones up here, and you just type in whatever drill that you want, like the word drill, sure. All right, is the word drill on here? There you go. All right, and they'll come up for you. All right, so that's how you guys get to it. As for the other things, all right, we got pick and roll retreat to pass today. Jump stops to corner option, jab to 3 option jumper, shots to box outs, Lana's moves and one-on-one posts. What's up, Wes? Hey, Wes and Luke, are you guys coming to the games? Your parents told me, hey, we need to have 2 teams. We need to have 2 teams. There's too many kids. There's 20 kids. And I was like, ma'am, these kids will not show up. Just sign up for the games. You're good. And they're like, but what if too many come? You know what? We only have 4 kids coming to those middle school games. Out of all the 20, I told y'all. Now, if you guys showed up all the time and then we had too many, then I could do 2 teams. But no, guys, occasionally we'll have too many, but for the most part, we need 1 team because kids just don't show up. It's how it is. But make sure that you are not one of them. If you want to get better, you show up to games. I'm sorry. Like, you get better, but you like put it all together for the games. You do need both. It's really strange. It's strange how that is. But anyways, for these workouts today, let's take a look at them real quick so you guys can see what we're doing. Pick and roll, retreat to pass. Oh wait, before we watch this one. For pick and roll, retreat to pass. Understand what this is. All right. So when you have a pick and roll going on, pick and rolls are the best offense in the world. Okay. So if I'm a point guard and I'm over here and I have the ball, all right, and this guy, the 4-man, is going to set a screen for me right here. All right. No matter where these guys are, but let's just put them over here somewhere. All right. The defense is going to have to guard you a certain way. All right. So as they guard you, if they go underneath the screen, you shoot it. If they if they do a weak show, you go pick and roll. All right. We have all these different options, but the best defense ever is just to blitz it, and that's just to go and like attack that dude. And you're like, but you're leaving this guy open. That's what these guys are for. This guy is in help side. This guy's in help side, and this guy's in help side. So what happens is he will rotate over if they're smart. And this guy will cover it down. And this guy will just fill these other 2 passes. And you're probably thinking, wait a minute, but aren't these guys wide open? This pass off of 2 people guarding you really, really tightly is very, very hard to throw. So we're not Ben Simmons. We're not LeBron James. We can't throw that pass, but we want to become someone who can throw these passes. What's up, Noah Taz Masseth? What's up, Teo Trujillo? All right, but yeah, we want to be able to throw that pass. So that's why we want to come over immediately, because they can't throw that pass. You leave your man, and then you rotate down. But for these guys right here, if they double team you with a small, let's say that it's a small player. If it was a big player, you would retreat and beat. But for a small one, you're going to retreat so you get back fast. And as these guys are coming to you, you've created room enough to pass. And then you're going to do a jump pass to whoever's open. Now, it might be this player, or it might be that player's open, or it might be this player's open. But somebody will be open because 3 guys can't guard 4. So if you can throw that retreat to pass extremely well, then you can be unstoppable like Luka Doncic. So let's go ahead and watch that drill in action now, all right? And let's see if you guys can do this drill tonight. So first drill today, is retreat to pass, and this is how we're doing it. All his options are down there. Comes off the screen, retreat, and throw the ball accurately, and then you take his place. Another guy comes in, does the same thing. Come off the screen, retreat, throw a pass. And you want to pick different people who haven't touched the ball yet. Retreat, throw a pass. Oh, horrible. It's okay. All right. Oh, man. Bad dribble this time. Someone throw the ball to the far kid, please. So that's the drill. And again, make sure that you pass it to everybody. We might even add defense if you guys are actually good that shoots off of that screen, but that's the drill. Next one, jump stop to corner option. I'll explain this one as well. As we dribble to somebody and we jump stop, we want to be able to make the pass off of the land. So right when you jump stop, you land ready to pass. And then you either pass it or you lower the ball. If you lower the ball, they're going to cut back door for a bounce pass. So you have to read and react. Watch this drill. Next one. Jab to 3-option jumper. As we jab, all right, as we jab, we want to stick our foot. We don't want to just jab and bring it back. Don't jab and bring it back, because if you jab and bring it back, the defense comes back with you. You want to jab and keep it, so that means that you shouldn't jab that far. You should just jab about like 3 inches, like 2 inches, maybe even an inch. All right, but you use the ball and you bring it down to your opposite shoulder. You use your eyes, bring that down. Use your chin, bring that down, and then use your foot to just slide it an inch. Off of that jab, you can shoot your jump shot. Off of that jab, you could also attack their foot. Off of that jab, you could also attack the opposite way. And these are the 3 things. So depending on whether they went for the jab, or they didn't go for the jab, or they lowered their hands, those are the 3 options. If they lower their hands, you shoot it. If they go for the jab, you go against it. If they don't move at all, you go forward. But don't bring that foot back. Watch the drill. Question. It's how do you want to lose today? All right. Next one, last one that we're going to show you. We got longest moves. Turn and face the basket. Keep the ball high. You have 4 different options. You can shoot the ball like this. Pro hop to the middle. Step middle. Spin back baseline. Don't forget to keep that ball high. For shots to box outs, we're going to shoot a shot, practice boxing out, and how we're going to do this is we're going to have 3 different lines. One is a box out line, one is a passing line, one is a shooting line. We're going to pass the ball to the person, and as they shoot the ball, instead of going toward the rim for the rebound, you got to go away to box out and then go get the ball. So it's practicing that. When the ball goes up and toward the rim, you go down and away from the rim. It's a pretty hard thing. And then the last one is one-on-one post. It's just, as it says, one-on-one from the post, though, and you have 1 dribble max. You can turn and face the basket. You can do Lana's moves. You can do some of our other moves. But we're going to do something like that. Let's check the homework. Anybody posting homework today? All right, you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. All right, we got Noah Tasman, nice job. The fly drill with Lincoln, hook shots with Lincoln, nice job. These people do not have to run today if you posted homework. All right, we also have the other playlist. I will be watching that one as well. All right, but if you posted today or yesterday, you do not have to run. Great job with the homework. All right, let's go to the trivia. Do I want the trivia question yet? Nah, let's go to the story of the day. Watch it. If you tried to throw a pebble into a glass from 10 feet away, you might not succeed. But if you threw 10 pebbles at the same time, you'd make at least a few. So remain flexible with your options and desires, and don't allow tunnel vision to keep you from your goals. Never depend on just one thing or just one day as the impetus for your success. All right, now that's a very complicated thing that I just said in that video. Tunnel vision has gotten people a lot of things in life. But I will say that too much tunnel vision kind of blinds you from other things. In this regard, this tunnel vision that we're talking about is the opportunity. It's opportunities. All right. So what you want to do, like let's say that you were going to show off for a coach and you wanted the coach to see you. It's better if the coach saw you 100 times than just one time. All right. For me, when I send out emails for like kids who want to make it to college, I don't just send out one email to one school. I actually take 9,000 emails to 9,000 coaches, and I have like their name on it with their specific location and talking directly to them, because every time that I do it, someone bites. But for you guys, don't let any one game define you. It's everything put together. Don't just work out for the day before the game. Put everything together, because if you keep going, you keep putting yourself out there, eventually it's going to hit. Eventually you're going to do the right thing. Eventually it's going to be like the right way. Eventually you're going to understand the hard things. So come to all the workouts to understand everything. Don't just depend on one. So if you don't get something the first day, it's okay. We're going to repeat it every 13 weeks. You're going to get it the second time, or maybe the fifth time. All right. So don't just throw one pebble at a time. Throw a whole bunch of pebbles. All right, give yourself the most opportunity possible. And if that means, I guess, shooting 30 shots just to make one, sometimes it happens. All right. Anyways, it's a weird balance, because you don't want to go too much in one direction or the other. But yeah, you know what I mean. Let's check the trivia question today. Trivia question today is: besides the Joker and Steve Nash, who's the next lowest drafted NBA player to win the MVP? Who is this person? All right, besides Nikola Jokic and Stephen A. Nash, all right, who's the next lowest drafted NBA player to win the MVP? This is a crazy question, because I did not know this. I was like, yeah, it's got to be some people like way low, maybe, but no, dude, it's crazy how almost accurate the draft picks are getting these days, and have been always. Like the top 5 or so draft picks have like ruled the MVP race. Like if you're picked after that, it's almost like unheard of to win. But who's the next lowest? Kobe's a good guess. No, Kobe was 5th place. I need to know. These guys are in the top 3. I need to know the other top 3. So there was Kobe. He was 5th place. He was drafted 13th by the Charlotte Hornets. But Kobe was basically drafted that late because he was young and because he didn't want to go anywhere but LA. Giannis is the answer. And as always, man, Kieran won again. That is 3 points for Kieran. All right, great job to Kieran Louth. All right, I'm adding 3 points to your score right now. But dude, look at this list real quick. All right, it is pretty accurate, because Larry Bird is 10th on this list. This is the 10th lowest, and he was the 6th pick. He's also picked a year before he even came to the NBA, so that's why he was picked so low. But because he had to play another year of college. But yeah, if you go lower than that, Steph Curry was picked 7th. It doesn't get much lower than this. Dirk Nowitzki picked 9th, so it's like crazy. In the history of MVPs, these are the lowest. Willis Reed picked 8th. All right, Julius Erving picked 12th. That means 11 people were picked higher than him, and he was the MVP guy eventually. Karl Malone, he's tied for 5th with, we don't talk about Karl too much, with Kobe. All right, so I'm sorry, tied for 4th really. And then for the top 3, Steve Nash was picked 15th. Then we got Giannis picked 15th as well. And then in first place, Nikola Jokic picked 41st. Y'all missed the boat, y'all. Anyways, that's just a crazy thing. Great job with that answer. I see you, Kieran Love. Allen Iverson, that was a decent guess, Max. R. Taylor, whoever's on the horn right now. All right, but so no matter when you get drafted, you still have a chance. I like this story a lot. Let's check our movies of the day. All right, our movies of the day. We talked about the first grade movie, the second grade movie, and the third grade movie already, but those movies were Pistol Pete, Rebound with Martin Lawrence, and $1 Million Arm for third grade. For fourth grade, we got Rocky 3. All right, for this movie, it's an amazing movie. All right, but it is a little silly. So I think kids like this movie a lot more. Now you guys don't know Mr. T and Hulk Hogan like I used to when I was growing up, so maybe it won't mean as much to you. But definitely, this is one of the sadder Rockies because he's like risen to fame and then he goes all the way down. But like his rise to fame, he started resting on his laurels. He started thinking like, oh, I'm so good, I don't need to do anything like that. And then his manager was setting up fights for him and stuff just to make him look good. But this guy, Clubber Lang, called him out. He was like, you're ducking me. Anyway, it's a very good episode of all the movies. I'm going to give this thing 43 stars for Rocky 3. So you fourth graders out there, watch this movie. If you watch it, put it in a movie report and put that online. Just tell us what you thought about it and tell us a little bit something about the book. Or about the book? No, about the movie. All right, you fifth graders, you guys got Remember the Titans. Yes, that was the quarterback guy. He was a little mad at this guy talking trash. Hit him from far away because he said, you're like a girl out there with your long hair, hippie. All right, but this is about a new black coach in town because their team was like black and white trying to put it together back in the day. So it's that cliche story. But since it has Denzel Washington in it, it is an amazing movie. All right, it's one of the best movies of all time. I would say a lot of people say this is one of the best sports movie of all time. I don't say that, but a lot of people do. Because of that, I'm going to give it 49 stars out of 50. Remember the Titans, you fifth graders out there. All right, sixth graders, y'all got to watch Seabiscuit. Now you're thinking, is this a horse movie? Are you making me watch a horse movie, John? A movie of horses. Okay, this is like one of the two horse movies out there. Secretary was one of them, but Seabiscuit's actually, I think, like the better of the two movies. If anything, this movie has Spider-Man in it. He was the original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. He's the star of this movie, but it's a very good story. And I remember being in the theater when one of the races happened, people during the movie, not at the end, during the movie, stood up and cheered, like spontaneously. Like stood up and cheered. It's the only time I've ever seen anything like that in a movie ever. So you guys, watch this movie. 46 stars out of 50, Seabiscuit. Those are my ratings. That's what I think. Moving on to our next thing. All right, we're talking about the breakdown of things. Now, I break down many things. We talk about the NBA, we talk about stuff, but let's talk about us. All right, there are many occasions where I will post breakdowns. I will post breakdowns, and I've done this before. It takes me like 8 hours to do. And I'll take all of our 12 different facets from our games. All right, defensive rebound. Make sure that you're low and you go away. What I talked about before. Offensive rebound. That means that at least 3 or 4 people go to the basket every single shot you run in there. If you do all these things, each one of them counts for at least 5-point differential in the games. That's the difference between a 60-point game and 0. Yes, and these things are not things like hitting shots, dunking the ball. These are things that anyone can do. Communicate. Just talk. If you talk the entire game, it'll change the game by 5 points. I get back. But for these videos, I'll break down the game. Instead of having you guys watch the whole game, I will watch the whole game. I will put a positive clip from each team and a negative clip from each team per facet. So there'll be like 24 to 48 clips, something like that. You just have to write on a piece of paper or write in the comment section and tell me why that clip was in there. When we used to do this in California, we had first graders writing like 3 pages. All right? It's a different brand of basketball in California. I have not been able to trick the Colorado kids into doing this yet, which is why I've stopped. I will bring this back. We will break down some games, but I'm going to need you guys to actually do it, dude. I'm spending all my time doing it. We need you guys to do it, but much more than that, we need you guys to understand these game facets, okay? All right, so heads up for some breakdowns in the future. Moving on to our funny thing of the day. Now, this isn't that funny. I can't say that it's funny, but this guy right here, he was traded from the Hawks to the Hawks, I think from the Hawks. And he's like a third-year player. He's 21 years old. And he's like, I got traded again. I'd rather quit. He's going to quit the NBA over getting traded to the Rockets. And he's 21. He hasn't given himself a chance yet. His points per game did go down to almost 2 points a game. But he's given up. Why is he giving up? Probably because he got some money in the bank. Is he giving up to go overseas? I don't know. But there was Kevin Porter Jr. who's overseas now. He's from the Rockets. I don't know. Is it because of the organization? Either way, this is kind of funny. I mean, it's not like ha-ha funny, but it's like, what funny? Like funny, weird funny, isn't it? It's very, very strange. Why do you guys think that this guy's quitting? Would you guys ever be in that position? I don't want you guys to be in that position because we have some high schoolers who are in that position right now. They make their team and they feel all cool and they're like, I made it. I made it. I got all the clout, all the high school currency that I need. I'm done. I'm done working out. I'm done, John. All right, and that's not how you should see things. All right, and when you get into college, and you're an awesome D1 player, don't quit then either. All right, and when you get into the NBA and you're getting paid $1 zillion, don't quit then either. If it's truly your passion, keep going because I swear to you, if you go out for things outside of your passion in life, you're gonna have a horrible, horrible life. I don't care how much money you get or how much things you have. If you're not going for things that you're passionate about, it's a waste of time. All right. Now, speaking of waste of time, no, I'm joking. All right. Speaking of the quote of the day. All right. Dreams are what make life tolerable. All right. This movie is called Rudy for any Jackmanics out there, all right? Yes, this is from the movie Rudy. All right, dreams are what make life tolerable. If you have a dream and you really believe that you can do something and you go out there, life's fun. If you don't have a dream and you don't have aspirations or goals, life becomes very, very boring. So I know it's hard to go through this every single day. It's hard to like go for the dream and then fail and all this kind of stuff. But trust me, doing something other than that is not what life's all about. You're gonna need this, okay? You're gonna need this. And last thing that you need, we got our challenges. All right, on our website, click on challenges. We have a whole bunch of challenges. But in our book, we got a daily challenge to keep you on pace. So if you're a fifth grader today, you will be doing a certain challenge. So it tells you, do kids actually do this? Heck no. This is way too much. We do have a lot of stuff in our program. And if you follow every single line of it, you'll become as great as you can be. But it's a little too much. I agree. This is one of those things, though, that you can do, and it's fun. So try to do your daily challenges. Here's today's challenges for each and every single grade, okay? All right, first graders, you guys are supposed to be doing day 11 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. All right, see how fast you can go. All right, second graders, day 11 of the homework assignment, which is practice the epic drill. All right, you don't have to do it where you're throwing it up to the rim, but bounce between the legs, then throw it up in the air. So you don't even need a basket for this. Why is no one doing this? Do the stuff, guys. Do the stuff. All right, third graders, you guys are continuing with day 6 of our 16-day strategy challenge. Oh, pick a plan. Pick a play you've yet to draw from our strategies list, and then draw the play on a piece of paper. I used to love doing that when I was growing up. All right, fourth graders, take day 11 of our epic drill as well, 1, 2, or 5 minutes. Fifth graders, day 13 of the 4-week Euro Step Challenge. The Euro Steps are dope. All right, Jamal Crawford Euro Step is today. Sixth graders, day 11 of 100 of the Preobrajovanie Challenge. That's a whole bunch of stuff, including line moves, which we're doing today. All right, seventh grade, finished day 13 of our 4-week trick shot and skill shot challenge. All right, today, do your favorite skill shot, attempted at least 10 times or something like that. Right? No, for 10 minutes. Sorry. Eighth graders, day 11 of the dribbling dojo, which is very, very, very good dribbling drill. Ninth grade, you got the Chastain challenge, Finley Chastain's challenge. Can y'all keep up with it? She was a young girl when she did this, and she tried to give it out to everybody. No one could do it besides her. She did it. Not only did she do it for an entire month, she did every single one of them for an entire year. a year plus. She wrote them out, printed them out, made a book about it, signed it for me. It was crazy. Try to be on that level. 10th grade, finished day 13 on the workout card. You guys are doing double the workout card. All right, so do all that stuff. 11th graders, you guys got finished day 13 of our 4-week trick shot and skill shot contest. And then 12th graders, you're on day 11 of your choice, the Hall of Fame workouts. Hall of Fame workouts, choose whichever Hall of Famer that you want to choose and then do their workout. That's what we got today. Don't forget, guys, don't forget, or you have to do some push-ups, that our quote of the day are 6-word quote of the day, because it's on Friday. Dreams are what make life tolerable. Don't forget that. I will see you guys tonight if you're at Westlake. If you're not, if you're at campus, JJ's over on that side. Let's put it together. I was just at campus earlier this week. All right, we got to bring both places up. So keep it going. Make sure you guys sign up for all the games. All right, be there for those games, man. We gotta do this. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Great job to everybody. Good job to Kieran with the trivia question. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Reese's Pieces, everybody. Peace.
I make your speakers bang.